Alright. There's that puddle again. Whoops, didn't change. I wish Ape Cave was open in the winter. Ape Cave has water dripping from the ceiling like this. In the typical winter, it's got so much water dripping from the ceiling. It's like it's raining inside. There's one part where there's so much water coming through in the winter. It's like there's a waterfall inside the cave. But Ape Cave has bats hibernating in the winter, so it's close to people in the winter now. Quite a pity. It's a huge cave. It's easy to avoid the bats. I told them they should just block off the parts that have bats, but it's easier to just keep people out completely than to let them in and try to convince them to behave. A lot of people, if they spend $30 or more in gas to get there, spend a whole day there, they want to make it worth it. So they tend to be a little bit flexible with the rules, even if it's the expense of the bats. All right, so there's the way I just came. Oops. Here's a ledge up here. I'm not going to really climb up here. I just want to show you how the ceiling is kind of cool. Very interesting. Notice the black stuff. I think that's something coming in from above, like tree sap or something. Not sure the exact composition. So here's the trench I came through. I could walk over there on that ledge, or I could take this ledge. Let's see, I can very carefully go up here. Thank goodness for knee pads. Man, the best inventions ever are the digital camera, LED lights, rechargeable batteries, and knee pads. And maybe four-wheel drive. You know what's ironic? Do you know that gunpowder was not invented to be used for weapons? It was invented to be used for fireworks. We talk about mission creep. Oh well. But yeah, once the genie's out of the bottle, kind of hard to put it back in. You see I'm standing next to this trench here, so I have to be a little bit careful. But the ledge is flattest close to the trench. It's a little more slope to the right, and the ceiling is lower. But there's the rock pile where I could climb in and out of the trench if for some reason I want to, which I already did twice today, so I'm good. Got it out of my system. Check it out. Where the layers of the cave came apart, you can almost climb up in there. Obviously, a bit more, for bats or rats. I don't see any sign of rat poo though, so I don't know if bats go up in little holes like that or not. Obviously, they could fit, but maybe like humans, they prefer some space. Not a clue. Next time I talk to a bat psychologist, I'll have to ask him. Notice how the cave gets really wide here. The trench ends, but it stands to logic there could be a lower level here that we can't get into. No entrances. It's because you can see the trench here is like 10 feet deep. So if there was a lower level, it'd be big enough to get through. It's just we can't get in there. But don't get any funny ideas that involve dynamite. Just leave the cave the way it is. If you can't access the whole thing, oh well. Call it a nature preserve. Huh. Yeah, see, now we're getting to the part where the ceiling's really colorful and pretty. Ooh, See, this is the kind of part of a cave where it's a little bit of work because you have to watch your step, but it's just so colorful and pretty and interesting. Like over here to the right, you can see there's like a gap between the rocks. You can peek back there, see how far it goes. Another place that small animals can get, but people can't. You know, not very often, but I have seen rabbits in caves, just like Monty Python and the Holy Grail. They got rabbits in eastern Oregon that are huge. Not enough to be deadly, though. It is the rabbit. So here's a breakdown rock. Remember what I said, there could be a lower level here? But the lower level here, it could be filled in. There could be a trench here just like before, but there's so much breakdown rock that is filled in. That would explain why the breakdown rock is so much lower in the center than the sides, because it's filled in the trench. So you're basically looking at the lower level. Like I said, if you own the cave, you could probably pay people to dig out all these rocks and see what's under there, but there's really no point. Better just leave it like it is. If you really want to perfect a cave, just build an artificial one like Disneyland. Honestly, if I was rich and I had an amusement park, I'd definitely want to have an artificial cave. But yeah, I don't have that kind of money, so never mind. I'll just have to settle for real life. Okay, as you can see, there's snow at the entrance. It's pretty steep and deep, so I'm gonna have to pause the video, put on crampons. Hopefully the snow isn't too soft yet from the sunlight. It's supposed to get like 50 degrees today, so the snow is gonna be really soft. Should be kind of fun. Attempt to get out of here alive. Alrighty then. Alright, there's Wildcat Cave.